Okay guys, welcome back. Episode 3 in the works. I have actually just recorded episode 2 and I haven't done anything. I've just driven back to the Chinatown garage, so let's keep up the momentum. We have our K series, which on the way here I kind of hit a jump a little too hard. This is why we want to lighten it and stiffen it so that we can stop it from doing that. Private repairs 22,000. Thank goodness we have tokens. Okay, oh, because look at its shell actually got damaged. Interesting. So that gives us an opportunity to maybe paint it as well. So let's see what happens when we do all the body work, right? Let's try and get, let's type in weight, right? So we should be able to get lightweight race front bumper. Oh, that looks cool. Can we get lightweight race hood? Sweet. Interior? Right, what's lighter? Lightweight interior or stripped interior? I would imagine stripped. But I don't know. So, lightweight race doors. Lightweight race glass. Okay, rear bumper. Lightweight race rear bumper. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, I'm so excited. This thing's going to be so light when we're done with it. Hopefully. You know, we could be doing all of this and still end up with it being 1,500 kilos. Lightweight race trunk. Oh, with the quick fill port. Ah, that's so cool. Lightweight windshield. Ah, yes. Right. Okay. So, what about light? Does light do anything? I don't see anything that... Yeah, okay, that's already lightweight. I don't care about the looks of the rear lights. That doesn't bother me. Don't care about any of this. Okay, right, yeah, I think we do have every weight reduced part. 10,000, that's not too bad. Now, look at the front bumper and how it doesn't line up with the arches. I think it's time we go wide body. So let's do wide, and we have front left fenders, wide body sport. Yes, we have aggression. Oh, cool. That looks so much better. Okay, front suspension. We're going to need the wider front suspension now to fill the gap. Steering. I think, yeah, we still want the drift steering. We're going to have to redo the front suspension though. Putting it back to having the rally front coilovers, which is a shame, but we can obviously sell the coilovers that we took off of it. Sound like I'm from Brooklyn or something like that. Under tray we'll keep because that's hopefully a little bit of protection. Diesel fuel tank, lightweight race, anything else that we think we can do? High performance radiator, quite happy with that, to be honest with you. Rear bumper, rear fender flares. Do we want to do that? Because the rear isn't any... Those tacked on rear fender flares just don't do it for me. Okay. Rally rear shock, rally rear spring. What if I type in carbon? Is there anything? Spoiler? Okay. We didn't think about spoilers. But we could. And that's pretty race focused. Ooh. That looks really crap. I think just the sport spoiler, but we could do it in carbon. Carbon's cool. Yeah, we'll do it in carbon, right? So, 18 grand spent. However, we can get quite a bit of that back, I imagine. If we come into here, go parts, Get 6 grand, so it costs us 12 grand to lighten this thing. We didn't actually look at how much lighter it is, but what we will do is I want to raise the height a bit more because it was struggling. It's fair to say, I don't like saying it, but it was struggling. So we'll raise it up, we will widen it out so it doesn't look so skinny, and let's take a look at the alignment because everything we've just done has probably made changes. Really all we need to do is add a bit more negative camber to the rear. They have a bit more toe than I would maybe like, so let's just take some of that out. That's adding toe. Okay, yeah, half a degree in. And then front has about half a degree out. Okay. I'm happy. Don't know what that noise is. What about... could we maybe do an exhaust? Could that make it lighter and more powerful? I didn't think of that. Exhaust. Dual outlet exhaust, that's the only option. And then dual sport exhaust tips. Does that custom exhaust tips? I don't know if any of these actually improve performance, but screw it. We'll go for it. Right. It says sport in the name. That can only be good. Okay, yeah. So I made the joke that we would still be 1,500 kilos, and we kind of are, but that's still a huge difference. 100 kilos taken out. We're now taller. I think we need to install softer sway bars. This thing's pretty rock solid, which isn't the end of the world, but we also didn't paint it. So whilst we're back here, we will do anti-roll bars that are more appropriate, and we'll do race. Okay, we'll do race, and then we can soften them, and we'll paint it. So that's springs, sway bar, racer sway bar. Okay, purchase. Now while we're here, let's get it painted. I wish we were kind of in the sun for this. Ooh, that's quite nice. My channel is purple. That's my theme. Do we do purple? Purple over white? I like that. I don't see any differences made by adding the secondaries, although we can probably add a pretty cool livery to this. It might cost a little bit. Let's have a look. $1,000. I don't. Oh no, yep, okay, on the doors. That's quite nice. Wrench spec stripes. Doesn't go into the front wing for some reason. Signature stripes. That's a little much. That's a little too much. Yeah, we're not looking for anything like this. But the heritage edition on the door is quite nice. Polizei. If we make it white, it'll kind of match into the doors. Oh, it's getting dark. Okay. Oh, it changes that rear panel as well. Cool. It's really hard to see what color this is going to come out to be. Quicksilver. Let's do quick. That looks potentially a bit dark. We want. I think. It's so hard to tell. White glass flake. I don't know. I just don't know, Captain. Can we turn on the lights from here? No, we can't. Okay. Right, screw it. We'll go with whatever we've got right now. And we need to soften the anti-roll. Right. Okay. So, now the car should be able to move around a little bit and actually undulate over the bumps and things. So let's get to it, right? 1487 is still heavy, unfortunately. I didn't expect it to get down to like 1100, but you know, 12 to 1350 would be quite nice, somewhere in the 1300 range. That would be alright. Wouldn't mind that. Wonder how heavy the engine and the gearbox are. That might be holding us back actually, and all that weight's over the front, which might be what's causing us to just nosedive over jumps. Okay, anyway, I'm going to get up, we'll get to the Pro Rally Series and we'll see how we get on, okay? Oh, it's becoming daytime, I think. Is it? Or is it a bit just lit well? Okay guys, it looks like we are starting this race in the dark. Just what we wanted. Ooh, okay. These cars are going to be really fast. They're going to be really competitive. We are heavier than them. We have less power than them. We are less purpose built than them as well. Okay. We're going to take the shortcut. Because I can hear them all crashing behind me. I don't want them crashing into me. And so we do seem to be we're less stable on tarmac, but we handle great in the dark. Ah, this is probably what I heard, so we're going to have to try and scoot to the side. We have done major damage. That's a mistake. That calls for a restart. Got it! No! Okay. Oh, I wasn't in drive. Okay. Skip all of that, thank you very much. Okay, we're struggling to get stopped. We've gone so wide. Can we get pulled back up? Come on. Oh, big T-bone. Luckily though, I don't think he hit anything vital. Just a door. So our passenger might be dead. If we had a passenger. But we can still race, so win, I guess? I don't know. Let's see. About passing this guy. There we go. Done. He has royally messed it up. I'm gonna start drifting. That guy's crashed, but he's off to the side. This might be the one, boys. This might be the one. So, we're going to drive the course naturally, because I'm not scared right now, which is nice. We do kind of struggle around there. I think partially that was my fault with the gears. But okay. Big jump. Try and get it slowed. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're doing fine here actually. Quite happy with this so far. Oh, I meant to go the proper way. I was just kind of distracted by looking at the checkpoint. But here we go. We have won. Only slightly cheating, but yeah, still cheating. To be fair, yeah, still cheating. So don't feel great about it. But let's restart and then abandon. Still dark. Rallycross Race 2. So this one's mostly gravel, which I think is actually going to suit our latest setup a lot better. So fingers crossed for us, guys. Let's go. Okay, we're faster off the line apparently, but not when I forget to change gear. Okay, guys. Oh, we're so much faster somehow, because they cars should have about 600 horsepower and weigh like 1200 kilos. Woo! It's the mighty torque of the diesel. That's what it is. Mighty torque of the diesel. Turbocharger overheating. That's not good. Don't like that. Induction system damage still. Yeah, this thing just can't handle the big jumps. Which is a shame, because it's a really cool car, and it's actually on the gravel, it's really nice to drive. Well, it's a good job I know this track quite well. Okay, yeah, I'm still making mistakes. These guys are driving with no lights. Obviously they're AI, they don't care, but that's petrifying. Now we're driving with no lights. But we're across the line, we've won, and it's time for the finale. So, now's time where we really need to start thinking, right? We probably don't actually have that much horsepower, sorry, that much money right now. So, buying a new vehicle, it's not out of the question, but it's going to be difficult. So we need to decide if we want to build the K series for towing, because really towing is the way to make money, further the career. I'm not sure. How much money are we making per race here? So 4.5, add 3, 7.5, add 1,500, that's 9 grand. Okay, so actually no, we should come out of here with $27,000. That's probably plenty actually. Oh, although we still need to buy a trailer, and oh no, I've just realised, well, we've crashed here, but I've just realised we only have 2 car slots. So we either need to make this tow or we need to sell it. Oh, suddenly I'm quite sad. Because I figured we would keep this and race it in the pro races. Oh, I'm really sad. I didn't want to do this. Unless we do the pro races just now, which I'm okay with doing, but they're fairly repetitive. The best way to do it is just to build a really overpowered, crazy race car and just get them done. Which I'm okay with doing, but okay. Well, let's look at the money situation once we've done this race, okay? And we'll take it from there. Okay guys, coming up to the finish. There we go. That's the Pro Rallycross Championship fully complete, right? So we'll restart to fix our car. We will abandon. Big time decision, guys. Big time decision. So I say what we should do is check our money, right? 32, almost 33. Now that's enough to build a crazy race car. I want to know how much it costs to buy access to another garage. Now I don't know how to do that. How do I do that? Oh, there's a garage there. Cul-de-sac garage. How many garages are there? How many more is there? Right, so we've got the Chinatown one that we already have. We have the drag strip one. We have the commercial garage ones. Then we have any in here? Any up here? No, that's just all the big race cars. We have the Belasco City. Any down here? What's that? Just a fuel station. Spare Leaf Refinery. Okay, so the other one that's been added is in the cul-de-sac. However, we have like a house garage, which is indeed the Chinatown garage, where we can store smaller vehicles. We need somewhere to store big vehicles, so I'm thinking the commercial garage, right? Now, let's just head to the commercial garage. We'll take a look at what's there. Okay guys, here we are approaching the entrance to the commercial garage, right? Now, I'm nervous. I don't want this to be too expensive. Okay, don't have access to that. How do I get access to that? Progress? Organizations? No. Milestones. We can collect some of these for some extra cash. Oh, a lot of extra cash. Wow. So much extra cash. Whoa, that's cool. Okay, I have worked out how to do it. However, what you have to do is like we did at the commercial garage. We got out, we tried to interact with the computer, nothing happened. But what actually did happen is it gave me this option. So you press R to give you your tow options, tow to garage, and now we can buy the commercial garage. However, if I'm reading that right, it's $1 million. $1 million, right? That's not going to happen. Not now anyway. But maybe that's the goal for season 2, is let's buy all of the garages. Anyway, that leaves us with only one option. We either convert this to tow, or we convert it into a race car. And do you know what? I'm thinking race car. Because if a race car can win races, it's also going to be able to tow really fast. That sounds dangerous. I love it. Let's do it. So, I might time-lapse this. I might cut this. I'm going to build the race car. So I will catch you guys in but a moment. Okay guys, I've just realised an issue. I haven't swapped the fuel tank, but let me walk you through the current build. We're now at under 1400 kilos and we have almost 1200 horsepower. Now, here's the question, right? Obviously, we need to swap to a gasoline fuel tank, that's fine. But what do we do about aero? So we can't do anything to the front, right? But what do we do about the rear? Because there's this crazy big aero. That's, I mean, it actually looks okay, I guess. There's that, which is a little bit more modest, and a bit sportier looking. Hopefully it makes us decent aero. But what do we think? Do we go crazy big or do we go more normal? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And I really don't like the adjustable because that's just tiny. You know, it looks weak on the back of it, like it just doesn't fit. Needs to be wider, so that's where the GTT wing comes in. This actually reminds me so much of the wing that I had on my S14 in real life. So I'm kind of tempted to go with this. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. And here we go. So we now have a race car, guys. We are officially gripped up race car boys now. Ooh. So I didn't actually see what we've done, but we'll get into like, oh, that purple's beautiful in the light. I don't think we've ever seen this in the daylight actually. We did the entire Pro Rally series in the night. So it has the Mio LSX 454. It has a 6-speed sequential gearbox. It's completely naturally aspirated, so that's 1200 horsepower naturally aspirated. Red line's at 8,000 RPM. It's still all-wheel drive. We have the carbon ceramic brakes and race suspension. I think that's more or less it, but let's take it a drive to the racetrack and see how it feels, okay? It is fast and it is too low for the city, so we're going to take it nice and easy so we don't damage it on the way to the track. Let's hit the jag strip and this absolute monster. We need lights. Okay, there we go. We have lights. Ooh, okay, D-Series out of nowhere. Let's get this turned around and we'll line it up. I think it lifted the front wheels there. I don't know for sure, but I think it did this tiny little wheelie. 8.4 at 165. Wow. No, 164. That's so fast for a car that's not actually meant to be a drag car. So race number 1 is the Ultra Championship, although I think that's, that's the Ultra Championship. So I have the GT Championship, the Scintilla Championship, and I believe both of these are open wheel race cars. So we'll start off with the GT Championship and we'll get these 2 races done, and that might be the end of the episode after these 2 races. We'll see how we get on, but I don't have any worries. I think this thing is going to absolutely destroy everything on this track. The Scintilla race might be a bit more of a challenge. They cars can be crazy fast, and obviously they are the supercar of beamng. So they'll make a statement, I think. But for this race, I think we will likely just, we're destroying everything here. Whoa, we got very light over the top of that hill. Luckily, we were able to get it back under control. It's interesting, it's night time and it looks dark, but it looks like a daytime sky. It's just with the brightness turned down. I don't know how beamng renders its sky, but it does look like a daytime sky with stars added and then the brightness turned down, which, I mean, isn't that kind of what real life is? Let's see what this looks like from the interior view. Okay, so we have the race dash. This would be so much better if I had my wheel. Speaking of wheels, guys, I had a G920 that was, I had a few modifications on it to make it like usable, because everyone knows that the G920 is kinda crap. Mine was okay, just okay. I'm not trying to say that it was great and that, I don't need to buy, well, I've hit the wrong button, and that like I don't need a direct drive. I want a direct drive, but I broke my G920, right? I broke it, my fault, that sucks. But what it means is that this whole time I've been playing on controller, which, that's fairly obvious if you just look at the way I drive. Every input is a little bit dirty, not smooth. Ooh, too fast. We need to be so much more careful. We need to restart. But yeah, so I need a direct drive. Or I don't need one, but, if I'm going to be doing this, and I want one. Let's be honest, I want one. And I think I can kind of justify it. I was looking at the Moza R9, because I don't need anything more than that. That's plenty for me. especially since my driving style is casual racing and drifting. I don't need more than an R9. Sure, if I was like into F1 racing and stuff, then a higher level of force feedback would be required, but R9 for drifting is more than enough. So yeah, I was kind of looking at that, but my other issue is space. I don't have much room. My games room, which I'm recording this in, has my computer in it, all my music equipment and things like that. I don't have space for a dedicated rig. So my G920 was good because it was easy to just swap on and off from my desk. But is a Moza going to be worth it if it's just bolted to a desk? This is the issue that I'm having, guys. It's also going to be a big investment. That's I didn't really want to spin that guy out. He just gave me no space. So yeah, I'm in two minds. I would like to have a wheel. I think that would make BeamNG so much more fun. I used to really enjoy my wheel. I got lots of use out of it. But the question is, do I pay £100 to get a G920? And I kept all my mods so I can make it feel good again. Or do I commit to the big boy stuff? Main reason for going for Moza is the reviews are fantastic at the moment. Everyone who touches a Moza seems to think it's just phenomenal, which the same thing can't really be said for all of Thrustmaster stuff. Simulcube's another option, but Moza being the slightly bigger brand has more integration. I love what they're doing with their truck sim range, with the truck steering wheel, and even just with the you know, like the indicator stocks and all that sort of stuff that you can now add to any wheel that fits the Moza range. That would be so cool, especially for BeamNG, turning on the lights, indicating when you're doing roleplay. Yeah, I think Moza seems to be the choice for me. So, whoa, he came out of nowhere. So let me know what you think. If you have any thoughts, feelings, advice, leave it down in the comments. I would really appreciate it. £100 for a G920 to be okay and passable, or £1,800 for a Moza setup that, you know, I don't have space to make it ideal, so it still won't be great. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. Anyway, lap 3 of 3. Let's see how we get on now. It's worth saying, with me crashing in the last race, it's done a strange thing where, yes, it's repaired itself and the car's mostly fine, but it is indeed now rear-wheel drive, which is why it's nowhere near as fast, because I just can't put the power down. But yeah, rear-wheel drive, 1200 horsepower, on 265 tyres, which aren't small, but definitely aren't wide enough for 1200 horsepower. So there we go. We will win this, and then we might have to do some intentional damage, commit some insurance fraud, and get into race 2. Okay, yep, all-wheel drive, and we can tell because that launch was absolutely insane. Okay, down into T1. Yeah, we've got the power, the handling. We can go far with this car, and this race we aren't really getting to showcase exactly what this is capable of. So, again, I think we'll just skip forward to the end of the race, see how we get on, take stock, and that will probably be the end of episode 2. So yeah, let's see. What are we going to hit down a straight? There's 180. 190, 200. Gonna have to slow down. Oh, it's got unsettled. But I don't know what we hit there. That was a lot. That was a lot of speed. 200, 210 maybe? I don't know. Hopefully someone saw that, or maybe future Kevin in the editing suite could maybe pop up the number on screen. Thank you if I already have. Okay guys, coming up to the chicane, totally drama-free race. And I think this is going to do it for episode 3. Sorry, I had to think about that there, so that's why I said that in such a pantomime voice. Anyway, here we go. Let's have a look at our stats. We will restart. We will abandon. And we will check our stats. So, career 41,000. We're doing great, guys. We're doing great. Anyway, episode 4. Lots more racing. Let's see how it goes. Thanks, guys. Catch y'all later on. Bye.